Okay, so this is going to be a quick video on how to do the sprint planning, taking from this document here and then putting it into the spreadsheet. So that way we can create this and then I can upload this into Smartsheets. So that way we don't have to buy additional licenses. And then also it just gives us an opportunity to back up the data too. So I already went ahead and did the splash screen display and you'll see everything here. So as you can see here, everything has a specific story to end user. And what I want to show you is the sprint planning when it comes to the user stories and how this all works together. And I'm going to have everything put together, and I'm going to create this where you have this as a reference. So for instance, what you're going to do, so say for instance, we're going to go ahead and do the login functionality is going to be the next task. You're going to go to the Excel sheet, and this is going to be your story. So your login functionality, and then you go to the user story. So login functionality is going to be right here, and this is just the description. Okay. Now, after that, what you're going to do is you're going to go into here. Actually, I put the wrong one. So this is the login functionality and then all the tasks that we're going to create. Okay. So you have to tell ChatGPT. So we're going to go to the next screen here. So using this as the header for the spreadsheet, create tasks for the following. All right. So this is how you're going to pretty much train ChatGPT to do the work. And all you're going to do is you're going to go back to we're going to highlight this, and then we're going to go back to ChatGPT, and we are going to drop that and hit enter. And now let's see how it comes out, because what we want it to do is pretty much, we want it to create the table so that way you can just copy and paste. Now, if you need to add additional tables, then do so just by inserting above or below, whatever the case may be. But let's see how it actually sets up. Okay, so looks like the only thing that's wrong here is going to be the user story is the actual task itself. So that's going to be an issue. But otherwise, yeah, this is not right. Because what we want to be able to have is just creating everything. And so you can pretty much drop down all the subtasks necessary for this. Let me put it in this format. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for this to finish up. And I'm going to say, put this in this format, and here's an example. So just telling ChatGPT exactly what I want it to look like. So that way it can create the sheet, but it's still not doing it properly. You're going to have to go line by line. If it's not giving you the information that you need, you're going to have to go line by line. But all the information that you need to have creating, so going off of this list here, so we can not mark this out here. So we can strike through that. Actually, let's just make it easier on us. Let's do the checkboxes. Here we go. Okay, so next would just be the login sign up functionalities. And then from there, so I already have that already created. And then for this, let's just summarize for developer. You don't want to do the full bullet points from there. What you want to be able to do is just summarize that description. And then after that, it's pretty much creating. So pretty much you're going to create all the subtasks for this. So really, what you just need to be able to do is you can use this as your starting point since it's already done. And then going through all these here, you build out and you ask ChatGPT, give me subtasks of these. And that's really where it's time consuming. But so say for instance, a user registration, what I'm going to do is take user story 3. And then I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to say create subtasks for developer on this user story. And then it will create all the subtasks necessary. So as you build out, you're going to have to create a new segment. So let's go back. So as you can see here, so this is going to be a story. This is going to be epic 1, still in sprint 1. And then I'm going to copy this so I can create the next drop down. There we go. Okay. And then what I need to do from here, all I need to do, so this is the story, copy. So as you build out, this is how it's going to look. And then as you can see here, everything has its functionality. And then if you need to add more rows, like I said, just add below, copy. And then that's how you want to be able to break this function up, is that you have stories to a task. And ultimately, if I go back to ChatGPT here, so it already created all this, and it looks like it, I'm going to have to just create it where I'm going to have to manually just copy and paste over. But it pretty much will give you everything and anything that you need in order for the developers to create the product on here. And I started this one for you, but like I said, this is just busy work, but this is very important to get done for the developer, so that way we can get this meeting, the kickoff, on Monday. So if you have any questions, I'll check on the work in progress and make any suggestions or remarks, so that way we can make sure that we have this fully set up before the Monday kickoff. All right, thanks.